Hello, my name is Rob Byrne and I am the president and founder of L&L Solutions. And for the past 25 years, I've been helping organizations with what I call the people side of their business. So what that means is I work with leaders and managers and organizations to help create an environment where people can be successful. And part of what this means is helping create the environment that is free from harassment or discrimination. Now, you may have heard that effective January 1st of this year, all Illinois employers, regardless of size, are required to train all employees on the topic of preventing sexual harassment in the workplace. This includes all current employees as well as all new employees within the first 90 days of their employment. Now, there is a legal requirement for this training, so one, it does satisfy a legal requirement, but there are some other benefits of providing this training as well. One is it informs employees what behavior is and is not welcome in the workplace, and two, it becomes the first level of defense in the event of a lawsuit. So let me explain what I mean by this becomes the first level of defense. If in the event of a lawsuit or charge of harassment or discrimination, one of the first questions that your employees and you will be asked is, did the employee who filed the charge of discrimination know what was acceptable and unacceptable behavior in the workplace? If you answer, sure, they knew, your next question will be, well, how do you know they knew and did you provide training? So if you say, yes, they knew, you have to prove that they knew. And if you don't train your employees, then there's a very good chance that you'll lose that first level defense, and you may even lose the lawsuit even if you did nothing wrong. The logic behind that being, if you don't take the good faith effort to create the environment where harassment and discrimination doesn't exist, they may automatically lean against you regardless of what other facts are in the case. So if and when there is a charge of harassment or discrimination in Illinois, there's going to be an investigation conducted by either the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission or the Illinois Department of Human Rights. In my experience of the last 25 years, especially working in Illinois, some of these can take between 2 and 3 years to obtain resolutions, even if you're right. The cost of this, if you retain outside counsel, can average about $20,000 in attorney's fees, and this is before anything goes to trial. This is just to get up to that point where a majority of them are settled. So $20,000 in attorney's fees plus any potential settlement costs. And more importantly, it diverts your attention from what it should be, which is running your business. L&L Solutions is offering a training program to help you provide that first level of defense and help you focus on your business. There is a 40-minute video training that will get you in compliance with the law and also provide you with this first line of defense in the case of a lawsuit or a charge of discrimination. Now, the law specifically requires that you train only on the topic of sexual harassment, but this training goes above and beyond sexual harassment. It also includes training on other protected categories, for example, gender, race, color, national origin, religion, disability, veteran status, and sexual orientation. Now, here's why this is important. If you only train your employees on preventing sexual harassment, the same first line of defense is not there if somebody files a charge of discrimination against you, for example, on the basis of race, disability, or age. You still have to be able to show that you've trained your employees in these other protected categories, because if you don't, again, you don't have that first line of defense. So this goes a step above what the state of Illinois is requiring and offering training on all of these protected categories and not just preventing sexual harassment. So in addition to providing that first layer of protection, we take this a step further. So employees have been known to claim in court that they were not aware of a particular policy or an item in a handbook. So many times, even with a signed acknowledgement, an employee has been known to claim that, hey, I wasn't given either a copy of the handbook, for example, or I wasn't given an opportunity to read the document, or I was not given an opportunity to ask any questions and I was forced to sign it. In some of these cases, the courts have sided in favor of the employee, even though an employer was able to provide a signed copy of the acknowledgement that the employee stated that they had it and they understood. So once the employees complete this 40-minute video training, they're directed out to a quiz or assessment website where they take a 20-question assessment to show their one, understanding of the content, and two, the fact that they did in fact go through the training. So this creates an additional layer of protection for you, because basically it would be difficult for an employee to say that they didn't go through the training if they passed the assessment. So the solution to help you get into compliance is the 40-minute training video that utilizes the whiteboard technology that you see here. This is a turnkey solution to ensure compliance and provide that first layer of defense in the event of a lawsuit, not just in the topic of preventing sexual harassment, but of all forms of harassment based upon protected categories. This training will also help you set the stage for what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior in the workplace, and it will provide you with peace of mind and let you focus your time where it should be, which is running and growing your business. For your next steps, please contact me at 309-256-2714 or drop me an email at rob@landlsolutions.net, and we can get your company set up for this important training. Also, if you have any questions about the Illinois Workplace Transparency Act or its impact on your company and employees, please feel free to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.